big wins in a row within 48 hours. It must be really good right now.
Yeah, there's no question. Our guys battled so hard. You know, we didn't have a lot left in that second half, and you know, they were resilient, and you know that perseverance that they showed throughout that fourth quarter, and just sticking with it, and it was just dig deep. That's a lot of heart. You know, I've talked for years about old school heart, and you know, this group's got that. They just refuse to lose and refuse to give up, and just stayed in the fight the whole time. And you know, that's a huge 2 wins for this team.
You talk about that heart. Is pace developing more of it, like every game, or you know, that you see him play?
Well, he's always had a big heart. That's why Tyler Pace is in Calgary, but you know, he's showing more confidence, and you know, and he plays with passion, and you know, he plays with that passion becomes that confidence. And you know, we always say, you know, confidence is a byproduct of preparation, and that kid prepares himself, you know, like top level athlete should prepare himself, and during the week, and then you know, he just stuck with it. He struggled to put the ball in net a little bit last couple, and then he got a couple late last night and turned things around, and tonight he was great.
Maybe talk about the offense a little bit. You guys produced in that vein so well tonight.
Yeah, you know, we're scoring in transition, and then we're relying on those goals. And you know, you know, it's okay to have a good transition game and to rely on those goals, but obviously you need guys to score. And you know, we know in this league, when you play tough teams and you get down the stretch, that you know, your goal scorers, you got to find goals out your front end. You got to score 5-on-5 in the dirty areas, and you got to score in the power play. And our power play was pretty good in the first half, and we scored a lot of goals on the front door, and you know, multiple goal scorers. Courier played really good. Pace got a couple. I think everybody on the front end contributed. So you know, Waters created a lot of space. So the 7 guys, it was a little reluctant to go the same 7, but you know what, you know, they're in such great shape that they look really good.
And against a guy who you always consider a good goaltender too, a strong one, a top one in the league.
Yeah, 100%. Like Dylan Ward is great. And every time he comes to Calgary, he plays well. I don't even know if I can remember him being pulled in a game in Calgary, even against us. Like you watch on TV, and sometimes he gets yanked the week before, and we're always like, why can't that be us? And you know, we were fortunate to get to him tonight, and you know, I think we put some good shots where he had trouble seeing him, and we chucked him up the post. So you know, he you know, not very often does that happen to a world-class goaltender, but we take advantage of it when it does.
You had some like close 1-goal overtime games. How nice was it to have a couple back-to-back where you had some breathing room as a coach for yourself?
Well, there's no breathing room until the buzzer goes, to be quite honest with you. Like, there is not. You know, you see the National Lacrosse League, how many times that team came back, Vancouver, I think they were down by 9 or 10 last year, and they came back and beat them. So that's in the back of your mind. So I honestly can say there's no time that there's breathing room on the bench. You're coaching away, and the guys are playing away, and we don't play to the score ever. So we play those 5-minute segments, and we play the shift in front of us. So if you start looking up at the scoreboard, and especially in a game like that, when they're chasing the game and then they're coming back and they got a, you know, 5 or 6 goal run, you know, you start looking up, then you start squeezing your stick. So we don't do that, and that's a mental discipline that we talk about, and that's something that's important with this group, and we have that.
Just Kieran McKay, his first game in the NLL. What did you think of his first game tonight?
Yeah, he was good, man. Like I talked to him the other day, and I said, I want to try to get you in. I'm dying to get you in. He's just put on so much effort here, and you know, I watched him back in the summer a lot, and he had an opportunity to go somewhere else, and he trusted us, and he stayed with the organization in Calgary, and I wanted to do everything I could. And I looked at this weekend, and I said, man, if I can't get him in this weekend, I don't know where we're going to fit him in. And you know, he said after the game, he said, thanks for giving me the chance. And it's like he earned the chance to get in the lineup. And you know, it's tough. He's coming in mid-season. He's battling, but he competed. He can play in the National Lacrosse League, and you know, we're glad that he's with us.